I started the stream, but I forgot water. I don't have water. I was going to have tasty drinks, but I do not. Look, it's a Grasshopper. This is going to be on a separate controller. This one. But this here, this is supposed to come with 2 Futaba servos in the box. Can you see that? With receiver and 2 servos. And the servos haven't come yet because they weren't in the box. So I bought this. It's not the best servo, but whatever. So we're doing some fancy stuff with it. There are upgrades in the box. The tiny motor that comes with the Grasshopper is elsewhere. But we're going to do lights in it. I have the 4 white LED kit here. I'm going to use this. And we're going to see if we can't get this built lickety split. The body's hard plastic, already white. I know some people paint it. I most definitely will not be painting it. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. Let's unbox the controller first. Because we're just getting right into it. We're moving. This is like how long will it take me to build an RC car? Wah! Here she is. This is what we need. We need this guy here. We need this here. I just realized there's no batteries in this. No drink, no batteries. Maybe what we'll do is when we take our first break, because we're not going to finish this in 15 minutes, I will grab batteries and a drink. So yeah, this is I've already had it out of the box. That's why there's already a sticker on the bottom. It's a good controller. It can only do 1 car, unlike my primary controller. Or transmitter, they're called. But yeah. So we got that. We'll set that aside there. Here's the body. Here's the light buckets, already foiled up. So these are going to go here, of course. Because they literally fit right on there. Straight replacements. I was also thinking about using these. I didn't finish foiling them up because I wasn't sure I was going to use them. They don't fit. So what I have also are these little cups that I foiled up. And my thoughts are as follows. I can put in them the yellow plastic, or I can just have the white plastic in them. But the question is, where do I mount the little ones? So the obvious thing is like on the front. Like the, what's it called? The Hornet. It has them mounted on the front. So I can do them up front, like there. Just drill a couple holes. Or I could mount them on the roof. Like so. But maybe farther front on the roof. Oh, and I guess these need to be painted black. So I guess there's a few things we need. But we'll worry about the car and battery, the body and the batteries later. We're going to work on now, first things first, is the mechanics. Because once the mechanics are done, then we can get into the thing. Because it turns out I'm missing some stuff. I got my drill bits. And I have a full-size drill here. But I need my batteries. And I need my blah. I got the glue. I have mints, delicious mints. King extra strong mints. Yummy. So let's cover the upgrades for the Grasshopper because there's not many. We got the light controller, a hobby wing, 1060, the pinion, and the motor, torque tune motor. So this is the motor out of the Mazda, which is quickly becoming a drift car. And it's going to be lots of beans for a Grasshopper. But what it doesn't say on the box is it gives you some upgrades. I have bearings. So it's like, hey, you can get bearings. Cool, cool. Or you can put in a 540 motor, right? Just the silver can, it says. But it doesn't tell you that if you want to use the silver can, you have to buy the pinion, the 18-tooth pinion. The 9-tooth pinion that comes with the kit on the 380 motor is like press fit on the 380 motor. You can't pull it off. And plus, it's the wrong size. You need this 18-tooth. So it's funny. You're putting in a bigger motor and you're gearing it up. So she should go fast. As for bearings, it's all the same bearing, except for one tinier bearing. Otherwise, they're all this bearing. So these were extras from when I built the Frog. And this is used in the ball diff of the Super Avante. And as you know, I replaced the ball diffs with regular gear diffs. So let's get her started. Oh, I need batteries to center the motor. Okay, we have all the things to do. Do you like me now? My workspace is slowly but surely becoming a disaster. Because I've been playing Star Trek Online instead of organizing things. Gears, some bits, some more bits, some grease. Some more bits. All the bushings with the tiny little bushing. Throw that across the room. Screws. I just realized I need containers too. So maybe we do need to go grab some stuff. I'll grab my drink. So what do we need? Let's make a list. Make sure we get everything. We need batteries, 4 of them. We need a drink. We need plastic pots, which I just washed. And we do need extra screws to put the lights on. Because I don't think this comes with screws. Oh, it does come with screws, but I think they're the wrong size. They're for building the lights and not actually attaching them. But I have many extra screws, so we will now do that. So give me but a moment. Stand by, as they like to say. Please stand by. Where's my big bag of parts? There it is. Bam. I looked forward to figuring out the thing I forgot. Oh, the pots. The little pot to put all the parts in. As soon as I sat down, I'm like, I forgot something and I don't know what it is. Sure enough, I did. Ha 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 ha. All right. We'll just have to have our little baggies. And we'll use the tweezers to pull all the parts out of the baggies. As is my wont. It's not like there's a lot of parts in this kit. This kit is actually pretty part free. There's not a lot of parts in it. This is like a bag of just like metal rods and stuff. Weird. Doodaloo doo doo. So we should get closer. Ugh. My camera is. Oh no, the camera's straight. Ah, the what's it called is moved. I just realized I put my spicy ginger drink like in the middle of the screen. But I don't want to drink it now because I have mint. And I don't know if mint and ginger are a good mix. Did I cut this bag? I have not cut this bag. This is bag A. More gears. Do-ra-ma-now. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on. There we go. Wah! Maybe we can get started on the first step now. Let's see here. We don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want this. We want this. Look at this big bag of goodies. This has all your finest quality components at affordable prices. Doodaloo doo doo snip. Doodaloo doo doo. I guess I don't need my ruler here. Doodaloo doo doo. Doodaloo doo doo. All right. We need all sorts of parts here. This is B1, which is dish one. I think it's this one. It looks like the right one. So this goes in here. This goes in here. Nice and simple. No fuss, no muss. We need one of these rear drive shafts and a large bevel gear. Are these both the same length? They are. And a large bevel gear. I'm guessing this guy. And it says put her on like this. This does not require. It says put force, but it sits in there pretty easily. What's this? BD3 spacer. So one of these guys, I'm guessing. Five by 5. Ooh. This is in inches. 5.5. I'm guessing it's 5. But what's the inner diameter? I bet you the inner diameter is 5. It is. All right, so this is the correct spacer. This goes on. And this goes here. We've knocked out the bearing. There we go. Look at that. Now we need this guy. And the goopy greasy stuff. I got that song stuck in my head like bad. Oh no. Oh, I forgot that was going to do that. Thankfully, I have somewhere I can wipe the grease. Do I have any paper towel? I don't have any paper towel here. I'm not prepared. Uh-oh, I got it on me. Oh no! I have the diseases. Do I really not have any paper towel here? Like, for reals? Am I this incompetent? I mean, it would give me an excuse to go grab my containers that I didn't grab. I can go grab the containers now. I definitely need paper towel. No! I dropped the container. So, fun fact, and or an ideal, is the following. I have in my possession, in theory, all the parts to add oil-filled shocks to this thing. Because I do have oil-filled shocks from this Super Vante build. I could repurpose them. Now, that is not on the docket for today. I will not be doing this thing. But I could. Well, that's part bag A. Let's not totally ruin my life here. Part peg B. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. This is really icky. I don't want to put that one in a pot because, I mean, I have to wash the pots afterwards anyways, but I don't want to, like, put icky stuff in there. Oh, wow, that's spicy. So ginger drink is a lot spicier when you have tea or mint before it. All right, what are we doing here? So we got the bevel gear in there with a spacer. And in here we need to put... Oh, does this actually go underneath the bevel gear? That's fine. We can just pull it out and slide it in. It needs a metal shaft. BB3. But where is it? I'm guessing it's in... No, it's not A. And these aren't metal shafts. Unless it's not actually as big as I think it is. Well, unless these are actually... Oh, this is definitely... this one, I think. 14 millimeters. Yeah, that's that. That one is that one, all right. And we need 3 of these, which are right here. So we have those. So no complaints about that. I'm guessing it's in this one then? That's plastic. That's a drive shaft. That's a wrench. Am I stupid? I mean, yes, but it's gotta be, yeah, it's gotta be like that thick. Unless they want a plastic one. BM2. BB3. Times 1. I mean, I don't think it's a plastic shaft. I don't know why you'd put a plastic shaft in a drivetrain. Oh, I found it! It was in bag B. Totes my goats. I got them. All right, so that goes there. Need another bearing. Oh no, I dropped my bearings. I have extras, which should be fine. But let's try to not lose bearings all over the house. All right. Ha! We got it on. It goes in there. It says we're supposed to lube it, which I think is less important because where'd the lube go? Oh, there it is. It's less important because we have a bearing, but there's no reason not to get some lube on it. We'll focus it near the top because as we put the part on, BM1. All right, so that's where the little bearing goes in the end there. So we'll rotate that. Actually, we'll get the bearing out. Where's our tiny bearing? I opened the other container because I didn't want to lose the tiny bearing. I mean, there should be another tiny bearing in that part bag I dropped off. Because the Super Vante uses more than just one. It's weird. You think you would have been able to do Same size bearing on both sides. Wah. Oh. Oh. Wah. Okay, we're gonna rotate it. Look at that, it's perfect. I suppose we should get some grease on that though, because that gear is pretty far down there. That's going to be the one that interfaces with the motor. So you want to get some stuff on that sap. Because getting it in there after the motor's in there is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go. That's good, that's good. We'll get it on here. Just goop it up good. We can stick on more when we get to that point. Because once we got gears that can interface and start mushing it all in. There we go. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. All right, so that's done. That's done. No spacers in that. That's good. Let's get a drink of liquid here. Now it's this. The differential gear. So this is what all these little ones are for. So we need all these chunky gears. They're big yet chunky. So what I think I'll do is I'll put the grease in them, in the hole there. And then I'll slide the pin in while rotating it. Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, the pin's not going to rotate very much. Look at all the play in that. That's fine, though. Maybe we'll try putting grease on the pin this time. I was not 100% satisfactory with the results. No, don't betray me. Well, it's not the way to front, it jams. It's fine. It was only designed in the 80s. Which is actually something pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that this kit that was designed in the 80s, and I don't know if it's been, I know the frog got updated slightly. Where the back end, it used to have dry shafts with hexes on them, so they strip eventually, and then they just slip in the thing. They replaced them with dog bones for the re-release. But it's effectively the same old. Where's my driver? Oh, it's gonna fall off and I'll be sad. Here it is. I think this is the one we want. This one here. Yeah. A real tool. All right. This is done. Oh, it has this little pin that sits in there. What is this? differential shaft. The camera's not liking where I have it. I don't have the camera. Where I usually have it for model building. I usually have it on this thing. But I didn't want to put it on this thing today. So I was like, no. I refuse. The reason why I have a different mount is because it literally is in the way of the screen. But because it's lower, because I tend to be looking down more while building models. I was trying to get away with not having it there, but it has to be there. All right, so I think what we'll do is we're going to put goop on these sides. And we need the drive shaft pin. Where is the drive shaft pin? Here it is. I don't understand. See, this is bag D. We're using parts from bag D? Oh, no, it isn't in here. Well, then is it in A? Because that should be the one we're using now. It is in A. Okay. All right. I'll forgive you. But just this once. So we'll gloop that in there. Because if I just stick enough grease on it, it'll be the same as rawr. It's a goop. No shortage of the goop. There we go. And if I can rotate this, maybe not. Okay. I mean, that's rotating nicely. It's just not going. It's too goopy. Can use some more goop on the goop hole here, though. Let's goop it up. Whoa, that's a lot. I'll just smear that around in there. Well, there's definitely no shortage of goop. All right. So now we build the other dry shaft. Then we put in all the screws. So this is for the other side now. That's that done. So we'll put that aside. Now we grab this one. Once again, bearings in the same locations. Here and here. And then the drive shaft. It doesn't want a spacer on this side, though. Oh, it sticks at the same distance. I guess it's just built, as they say on the internet, built different. It also needs part B3 installed here. oil. It's a little container this little tab that says oil. Do they expect you to put oil in there? Who knows? I think I have other grease somewhere. Like the anti-wear grease. Maybe we'll just use the anti-wear grease on everything else and just make sure this gearbox is loaded up with a lot of grease. We need BB1. It's definitely not here. BB1. It only wants one screw though. Oh, it only has one hole screw for a screw. Oh, it's got a little bump on there. Okay, so it really only goes in one way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's try a different screw. Bit. Is that one sitting there nicer? Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. All right, so that's in there good. I'll put that in there. Not putting grease on these shafts because I don't think I need grease on the shafts because that's where we got bearings. Now we'll goop this up real good. Goop that center hole. Just grease it up. Because where else do I need grease in this build? I mean, probably a few places. But I want to make sure this is golden. And through gentle motion, it should get even more spread out. All right, so that should be everything. Now we just need to put her together. Okay, we got that action going smoothly. We'll rotate these together. Gears moving. Feels smooth. Oh! But then I popped it open. If this feels good, we're gonna... Okay. All right, so let's get some screws in this, and then we will attempt to feel it out. So then once the screws in on this side, and then wants 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all effect. Oh yeah, but the one thing about this screwdriver is it's not magnetic. That is a drawback. Do 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 do. There we go. Making stuff look cool. Do I want to drool? Options. See ball bearing set. Where does this last one go? Does it go there? There, there. It does go down here. Is it the next page it covers the option of the motor? Because there it shows us putting in the 380 motor. You need a a shaft for that. Or a piece of plastic. Options, here we go. So this is where we need to jump ahead to now. We skip this and jump ahead to this. 3 times 27, 3 times 27, so same screws. 18 tooth pinion. See, it doesn't say you need that, but you totally need that. See? You don't have an option. You have to have that tooth. Okay, we'll just roll it. It feels wet. I want it to go slowly at first, so we get good coverage over all the gears. Because once we put power on it and start driving it, all the big globs of grease are just going to get flung off. And when that happens, then there'll be no more spreading. So I would like the grease to all get goopied in there. I'm going to build it stock. I might see if I can repurpose the Avante dampers for the frog, or for the grasshopper here. I might do that. We'll see. I just want to build it stock for now. Okay, that should be good. The only one that isn't really getting any motion is this one. I do have that grease there. It should be fine. As long as I run it nice and smooth for a bit, it's nice and slow for a bit, it'll be fine. All right, so let's cut ahead to this motor. Is that everything in this step? So am I just skipping everything here? We don't do this, 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 do this. But we do this here. So we do have to come back after installing the motor. We have to go back in time. Gotta go back in time. Look at that torque-tuned motor. And then it just sits flat against the body. Oh, this doesn't come with a grub screw? Does it really not come with a grub screw? It doesn't. Well, what the hell? All right, well, it should be fine. Keyword should be fine. Where's that bag of parts? I brought it over here. Put it in front of the camera. Oh, there it is. I do believe there should be a grub screw or two in here. We're going to have to dump it out. We're going to have to. Drive shafts. Components for shocks. A battery. A tube of diff grease. I don't see anything, but we're not out of the hope yet. Ugh. I also have in here somewhere, right here, yes, there it is, It's empty. That's fine. It could have just rolled out. Don't panic. Wait, where did it go? I didn't use it, so it should be here. There it is. There it is. Oh, it doesn't have a grub screw. The hell? Honestly. It's fine. I know where to get one. Ow. Who? Who sells a pinion gear without the grub screw? I didn't even think of it. I just assumed, well, of course it's going to have a grub screw on with it. It's a brand new pinion. Why would it not have a grub screw? And it didn't have a grub screw. So how do I want to put this together? I need to put thread lock on it. But I need to get it the right amount in. So I guess I can just measure it. Because it's just sitting in here. Okay, so farther out than that. Like that? Or wait, what size is it going? Screw's going from this side. Okay, so it does go in this way. I mean, is this the same thickness as the gear, or? I mean, we could do it a hair more. We'll just torque it down and just forget the the Loctite. What's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. Tighten, 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 tighten. You can get it way tighter. Wow, I got that stuck in there good. I don't understand how a bit will get stuck in a straight line. And it is stuck in here. Like, I ain't joking around, son. Ugh. I did it. I got it out. I'm the winner, me. Just me. All right, so that is on there like super tight, yo. All right, so that goes in there like this. I kind of want the motor like this. Yeah, looks good. That looks good. That's good. All right, so we need the cap. The plastic cap. Oh, plastic cap. That's this boy here. This is the motor adapter. So it comes with this extra adapter and stuff in order to attach the smaller motor to it. But apparently it all doesn't work very well. Like, the screws are barely long enough to actually attach that motor. Damper shaft. No, those are damper shafts. No, those aren't damper shafts. Where's the screw? They're very long. These are damper shafts. And these are the screws I need. I think it's these. Is there two of them? If there's two of them, there's two of them. And it's just these things together. So let's go back a page. I'm gonna go back in time because we gotta do this stuff here. Go back in time. And what do I want to do with this? So how's this mount? This mounts like so to the back of the car, right? No, it mounts like this to the back of the car. No, it mounts like this. Yes, because this is on the bottom. That's the bottom of the car. So this is the top. So this faces out. We want the Tamiya logo to be like this. So which is vertical. Look how much those screws stick out. Like barely any. That's why it's hard to get that other motor in there apparently. And this we want to go like this. So you can see the Torque Tune sticker. Because that's cool. And I like the cool things. I don't think this is actually... Oh no, it's good. And you get aluminum caps here. For what purpose? I do not know. But you sure can. I was like, I don't want to strip, but I'm like, I'm screwing into the metal motor, so it shouldn't strip. All right. Oh, you feel the motor. All right. That should be good. Some play there. A little bit there. I'm assuming that's all right. I mean, it feels good. So it's got to be good, right? All right. Now it's time for the chassis. The chassis. So we want the chassis upside down. Oh, that's spicy ginger drink. Oh. And we need these parts. I'm gonna go back in time. And we want how many screws? It doesn't say. Just a bunch of the same screw, though. It's like, see all these holes? Start hitting them. So 2 screws go through here. Those screw into these holes here. And this is sitting in here like this. These only go. Oh, this is the right side. Because it tilts down. Yeah. Because you can't put them in the wrong side. Because they'll be facing. The holes are only on one side, so they'll be facing out. Okay, those fit in there like that nicely. Good. So we need 4 screws for those. And then it wants to put on the arm rails. And there's the driver, which I perpetually do not do for some reason. I'm allergic to drivers. This is kind of givey, kind of like soft. So I'm surprised that the battery door is made out of this softer material. That is an interesting choice. Ice. Oh, I guess it snaps in there pretty good. Oh, I see how it stays in. That's clever. I was like, how's this actually going to work? I see how it works. That's cool. Okay, we'll set that aside. Set those aside. This mounts like this. And it wants some goop in the holes, which we will oblige you by using anti-wear grease. Because I got lots of it. They give you lots. So we'll just mush this in there. And then we'll just mush this in there. I think it said put grease in there. I don't see why you wouldn't. Yeah, it says grease. This goes in there. Goes in there. And then we mush it on. And then we get it in there because it's tight on this side for some reason. The other side is going to go in nicely, but this side, not so much. Urgh. Come on, little grasshopper. You can do it. Urgh. Okay, got it. Yay. Oh, look at that. Another nice thing is apparently all the stickers are cut out already. So it's just a matter of getting them on. Why is it going in crooked? All right, so let's screw it in now. Tamiya logo's the right way around. I did get the motor sticker the wrong way around, though. Do we want to fix the motor sticker? Also, why is it so hot in here? Because let me tell you, it is warm. I do really want to turn that motor around. I can't lie. I want that torque tune sticker to be visible. That's how you know it's cool. Motor stickers are, as the kids would say, the cat's proverbial meow. Plus, we'll be able to see how the grease is. Make sure the motor got good coverage. Yes, this is totally to make sure the motor got good coverage on the pinion gear of grease. Ha! Yeah, it does look good. Oh, and then I did the one thing. At least I got the Tamiya logo the right way around. First try. Oh, it only goes up and down that much, eh? There's actually a little plastic tab there that prevents movement. Interesting. Oh, the sticker is going to be upside down, though. It's going to be visible, but it's going to be upside down. Okay, there's the sticker. It is upside down, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. As long as you can see the sticker. As long as you can see the identifying marks of its coolness. So how's this go together? This goes in that hole. Okay. Gonna go back in time. And this goes here. And then the screw comes down above, like this. All right. And onion rings. Do. Let's do that again. There like that. That goes in there. Like that. Come on. Done. Look at that. It's like a car. All right, now we need to make these fake dampers. These totally for real dampers. These totes legitimate, super good dampers. TM. Okay, we need 2 damper shafts. This size. 3 screws. Why 3 screws? Oh, this size. 1 billion of those screws. As expected. Some washers. Oh, I think those are these. Maybe the other stuff's in this. Maybe not, though. How many washers you want? 2? Well, there's 2 washers in here. There's only 2 washers in here. That does not look right. I'm going to be honest, they don't look right. But where else do I have washers? There are none in there. How about the springs? We need 2 of the bigger springs. That's these boys here. Yep. No washers in there, though. Ah, there's washers over here. These definitely look like the right washers. Okay, I'll put those washers there and then lose them. I will now forget those washers exist, and then later on when I need my washers, I'm going to be like, where the hell are my washers? How did they not give me the washers I need to finish the build? That's how that's going to go. It'll be exciting to watch. Okay, we need plastic A1, A6, and A7. Plastic servo saver. This is part tree A. And we need A1, A6. Oh, and A7. I mean, they look like dampers. They definitely want to look the part. Or they know what they want to look at. But the nice thing is, once they're built, I can then use them. A1, A6, A7. All right, yeah, there you go. I did grab all the right ones. Oh, this just goes. This? No, that doesn't go there. What? Why does it show this go here? What? This doesn't go in there. What? That's A13. That also kind of fits. Oh, I'm screwing into A1. It's these ones that go in the end. Wait, so the dampers are just push fit together? This just push fits into that? That's interesting. I mean, it can only go down so far, so it can't. It obviously can't pull itself apart. But that is not the design I would have expected. Also, my screwdriver does not fit in there. But that's okay. We have the Tamiya mini 4-wheel drive screwdriver. And that will fit in there. And this is going to be stars. Good. So this goes through here. And we put the springs on. Oh, the springs go like that. Oh, okay. And that goes like that. Wow, this is a... This is a decision. Okay. Well, that was a choice. Interesting. How do these feel? Oh, I was supposed to grease them too. And I totally did not grease them. It'll be fine. Grease will just make them dirty. Grease will stick to the dirt, or dirt will stick to the grease. You want them dry. All right, and then this just screws onto the end. Does this rotate freely? It does, so it doesn't matter up here. Feels exactly the same with or without. Oh, wow, that's tight. All right, so that is done. And it wants some spacers too, I see. Oh, and it wants us to remove this part. Remove. Consider it removed. Is this last of my beverage? Yeah. The further and further away I got, it's gotta be for the wheels. Those are spacers. Am I missing a bag of screws here? Those are spacers and steering wheel things. There's 4 nuts in here. Oh, it only wants 2 of those screws. But I assume these are for the wheels because they're too big. Or too, yeah, I think they're too big for this. Yeah, these are for the wheels. So then where's these? It's not there. It's not there. This is where the washers were. I mean, there are nuts in here. And I'm pretty sure they will thread right on. They totally will. But they look nothing like the A5 parts listed in the manual. All right, let's go to the back page of irritation. BA5 times 2. It's in the same as this. BA5. It's just listed as A5, not BA5. There is a B5. Why do you put this here? BC5, but that's the lock nuts. I'm guessing that is for that. I don't see any, I see nothing else here. So I'm going to assume that these are for this. I have nothing else I can use. Like literally, there's nothing else. Now, if things happen, and it's like, aha, there it is. It's not buried in the vehicle. I can easily retrieve said nuts. But also, this is also where the, there's only 2 of them. These are all like mini 4-wheel drive scale nuts, which is crazy. All right, so these go in here with the this thing. It's like, I gotta roll onto the floor, bruh. And I'm like, you don't. You really don't. It's like, no, I do. And then off it goes. Straight to the floor. It's like, I'm free again. Is this one? I mean, it looks to be. I mean, you definitely don't need to lube it, although putting a little lube on there might make it sticky and then therefore not fall out constantly. If I can get it in the hole. I can't even get it in the hole. All right. I've done it. I've done it. Yay. I have more washers. Could I use those washers for this? Okay. I'm assuming this. Oh, look at that. Like the proverbial glove. Oh no! I successfully got it stuck on the wrong side. I'm the best at this. This is the thrilling, poor quality car construction content that people subscribe for. Boop. Boop. Oh, there it goes. Like clockwork. Ah, we got it again. Where's the screw? What did I do with the screw? Finally. Okay, it's gotta be done. It's just gotta be done. It's just gotta. Although I realize now I probably can't get it on this side because the screw is on the other side. So whilst that worked on one side, I do not believe it's going to work on the other side. But we are going to put this on top of this. First things first. I'll put this through here. And then we'll jam it. We'll just jam it up here. Jam it. I did it first try. Holy cow. Boom, 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 boom. It's on the right side, so it won't fall off. Because I don't think I can get this in here, at least in any meaningful way, but we'll try. I was wrong. We can. All right, then it just wants more of the regular ass screw that we've been using a million of. 2 regular ass screws, but with more of this brass. Boop. No. No. There we go. It's interesting to see how much space we have. There's a bit of space. That's not very springy, but then we only have 1. It's funny that there's 2 shocks on the back, but in reality, it's all one piece back here. There's not like there's any rotation. Ooh, there we go. That's got more oomph. But it's definitely got some not suspension. All right, so now it wants to hook up all the electrical bits and center it and get the servo on together. So we need the servo bits, which are here. We need the servo, which is here. We'll just use a screw that comes with it for screwing it together, maybe. All right. So we need P5 or P6, P4, P3, P1. And then a screw which is 12 or 10 millimeters long. And it comes with a screw that is hopefully long enough anyways. We can just use, because I know this screw will work with it. Because this screw came with it. But if it isn't long enough, you can't use it. Seven, which means it is unusable, as it is not long enough. Our options are 10 to 12, which it is neither of those things. Just against these two screws. BBC 3 and BBC 1. I wish I knew where my long tweezers went. But now I wish I knew where my other... Here they are. This is bag C. I don't know what... I don't know what's going on. I mean, that's definitely a screw. And it definitely screws in there. But that's assuming P5 fits. Ooh, the peel, the peel. Oh, like a glove. All right, so P5 is the one we're using. Which means this is the right screw. If it's 2.6 by 10. 2.6 by 10. This be it. All right, so these are the correct parts. Let's get all the voltage parts out. All the voltage. Zzz. 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 LEDs. Where's the LED controller? Where's the LED controller? I had it in the box. But then as I unboxed everything, it vanished. I misplaced it. It's not in the box. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here or there or anywhere. Is it here? No. Is it here? Is it down there like a stupid head? You think I would have put it in this bag? But I did not. Okay, let's pull out the hobby wing. Okay, let's get that out. And I'm breaking. Ah! Let's stand up. There it is. Found it. Let's sit down. See if it'll fix itself. It probably will. Right now, it's currently in the process of fixing itself. There's the receiver. Here's the controller. Let's put in the batteries. These batteries are sus. I'm going to be honest, these are some sussy batteries. 1, 2, 3. So I may have to get new batteries again. Because when I use these batteries for something else, they most definitely did not work. She's on. Well, then I guess it's fine. Just like that. We'll stand that up. Here's our power switch. There's our battery. Where's my phone so we can look up the hookup guide? I'm pretty sure I know this is done. Orange. Brown farthest away, orange next to it. And this goes in 1, if memory serves. And then the speed controller goes in 2. And the lighter should go into 3. We don't need this. We do need this. Lighting goes into 3. And then this plugs into this. And it will be very bright. And I might as well hook up the motor to make sure it's going the right way. I guess we'll match yellow and yellow. If at least one matches, might as well go with it. And it is currently off. Plug it in. Turn on the controller. Turn on the electronics. Oh. Lights. Oh, lights. It's going backwards. But why no reverse? Forward back reverse. Forward brake reverse. Hey, we should have reverse now. Let's reset it. Off. On. Seems to be fine. Seems to be, as they say, golden. All right, so we need the servo to match this. So this sits like this in the car, which means this faces straight up. Needs a little trim. That's almost perfect. I'm surprised how much it moves. And then this plastic piece goes on. And then that plastic piece goes on top. Where's my... There it is. So we want this one. And then this one. And then specifically this one, P3. There we go. And it goes like this. That goes back on there like this. It's mostly straight. That goes in there. And this screws straight down on top of this. It does not fit in that screwdriver. Once again, we need the mini one. Seems fine. Seems fantastic. All right, so that's everything done. All right. Well, that went wonderfully smoothly. I have no complaints about how that went. None whatsoever. Which I feel in a way has been somewhat rare during this build. This build's been going mostly smoothly. But, you know. Over there. Okay, this goes here. This goes here. I think it wants us to zip tie these motor wires down, actually. Huh. Huh. Okay, sure. Please. Oh, come on. Ah! That got really exciting all of a sudden. Get over there. Yeah, okay. Once let's tie the motor wires together and to this. But underneath this. Like here. Right. Which I can oblige. Because I don't see why not. Beautiful. All right, so that is done. So now we need the same weird-ass rod system as in the frog. We need these boys. We need 2 of these boys. We need them 16 43 millimeters. From there to there. So how far are we off? That far, actually. This might be finger doable. Do 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 do. What are we at now? An hour 42. I think we're definitely behind the time RC Kicks did his Grasshopper build video. I mean, it looks almost the same. Well, this last turn is like bullshit too. I mean, it's pretty damn close. This is what I'm going to go with. It's what I've decided to do today. I can always pop them off and adjust them. Oh, and we need to screw on these parts. We need more screws that we're using 1 billion of. 2 more washers, which we have. And A4 parts. That's these guys here. They're literally just chunks of plastic. Chunks of plastic with a purpose. I think they also have the advantage of being put in we need washers, which are in here. My little washer's still there. They are. Let's go there. Got 2 of these screws. And let's screw them in. Do 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 do. Oh, we forgot the washer. Ha! All right, this goes like this, and goes like this. And it goes like this. Whoa, easy there. Ba 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 ba. These parts are absolutely miserable to get on. Holy cow. Are you kidding me with this? All right, Dunyan rings. More or less. Probably less. 2 more washers, screw in from the bottom. That's after we hook these on. So we have one done. We stopped doing the other one because I wanted to get that done. So let's finish this up. How close are we? Well, we're currently facing the wrong way around, so that's part of the problem. Other than that, we're still a bit off. Yeah. How about now? Oh, goody. We're going to go one more time around. And it wasn't even that bad. Screw it. One more time. No. Yes. Once again, we're really hard to turn for that last one. Sure. So shorter one goes on this side. Longer one goes on this side. And it hangs down like a little tired spider or a spooky ghost. And it drops right through here. Like that. And then it requires us to put 2 screws in these holes here. But not just any screws. The same screws we've been doing all stream. Plus 2 more washers. Give me those washers, please. Oh, I need them. Whoopsie doodles. Oh boy. I got a bad feeling about this one. This one's going to be miserable, I think. Ah, don't fall, please. Okay, this goes like this. This goes like this. Have I mentioned it is 1,000 degrees Celsius in the house? Holy cow, is it hot. Oh, you can actually adjust the steering by moving this whole... There's actually some play. This is interesting. This is actually really interesting. There's some play where the servo mounts are. They're ovals. Which means after I get it put together, I can actually slide the servo physically back and forth a bit. Oh, I totally missed. Okay, once I get these in, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. Okay, it doesn't actually move at all because the washers. So even though the holes are oval, they don't actually move. So never mind. My mistake. Wait, why is one up and one is down? Do I have to rotate one around? But this one shows both them up. They're both identical. They have to drop down on it, which means one of them has to turn around. This one has to turn around. This one's facing the wrong direction. All right. Oh, the tires. Oh, man, the tires. Interesting. Tires. You don't say. Okay, are we done with this? Oh, it wants like the speed controller in there and the motors and the power switch and the this, that, and the other thing to be installed now. What are our options for the power switch? Motor wires go over top. Power switch is actually very short. We can actually move this closer over here. I don't think we can do anything with this switch. I mean, maybe. If we could find some way to attach it down. Because we can stick the speed controller here. I think that'd be fine. Because the motor wires will still fit. We can just rotate this way. Yeah, those will fit. Should we glue it down? What's this hole for? Is there like a distinct purpose for that hole? Or can I use it for whatever my heart desires? The hole is never mentioned again. But some of that could be based on the old manual speed controller, because he had to mount another servo in here somewhere. Back how it used to be. My only option would be to super glue the switch down. And that's not necessarily a terrible idea, because it is sealed. So I could super glue it down. Or I could pop off the metal and super glue the metal down. And then, after the fact, clip it back on. So yeah, I could super glue that right down. And I can then clip the switch right into it. I don't have to worry about ruining the switch. because there won't be a switch nearby. I think I'm going to make this 2 streams. I think I'm going to make the tires off stream. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't want to do the tires. That's one reason I was considering not doing a stream. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get this down. I want that to dry good. Ooh, it's nicely centered. And I want it to dry good. So we'll leave that to dry. And we'll work on all that later because I'm feeling done with this. So let's go on to the light cups because I want to see if I can figure out where I want to put those. Put the lights. Because I'm pretty sure the lights are attached via the same ass screws as everything else. They are. So let's put that there. And let's work on the lights. Because I want to. Let's put that over there. All right, so light cup, light cup, light cup, and light cup. These are light cups. These are lights. In here are screws. Oh, and maybe I'll paint this off stream too. I have little plastic grills to go over the lights too if I wish to do that. I'm undecided if I will do that or not. Like I said, I don't even know if I want to do the yellow lights or not. It might be fun to have the grills on them though, because when I have the grills on them, they're gonna look like big bulky looking cool things. Damn it! Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Found it! That was quick and painless. See, these go on like this. I think I need to cut that off. No, I don't. So I won't. Yeah, there you go. It's all the more reason to paint those black bars to kind of, so we can have it look like that. Or we do not install those and it just looks like that. Very, very standard. What parts plug into the back? The small fog lights have those. Where are the back components? And why did you fall off? That's an important bag of screws. It's bag D. Can't have bag D falling. So I think these are for the small fog lights. They look like it, yes. And these are for the big fog lights, I believe. Yes. We also have these tubes. So if we wanted to, we could make a drill hole somewhere and put the tubes in there, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. No, I do not. So the obvious problems are wire runs. If we run the wires, just like the frog, running them out the front is out here is not bad because you can kind of immediately duck into the vehicle. Like we can just kind of right angle it here, bend it at a right angle, and go right into the vehicle, or just drop it straight down. But if we run them up here, we run into the issue of where do we stick the wires. We might be able to stick them possibly, maybe, because clearly the motor cables are hanging out of the car, so it's not airtight. So that's where it screws together. Oh, it can't have anything on top of that. Okay, so that's screwed together like that. So if you had the small ones on the front, you'd have to run the wires along the body to about here. So that's a fair bit of running outside the body that I don't want. But if we have the wires, if we have the small lights on the roof, you think I dropped it, but I didn't. On the roof, or like right here. Oh, and it fits in the gap. This little thing fits in this pre-existing gap right there and sits flush. So if we do that, we want them higher up though. Actually, we could have them right here. But then you run the risk of breaking them off in a roll. But if you have them up there, maybe there, you'd have lights here, of course, but then also up here. Or you can have them near the front. But the problem with the ones on the front is they also tilt forward. This shoots straight forward. Interesting. Problem is I know exactly where one set of lights is going. It's these little ones I don't know. Where would be the best place for them? I kind of like the idea of putting them up on top. Does this put it the hole like right in the center? No, it's not right in the center. It's close though. Decisions. So we round them in here. And they can drop straight down. But why is there a gap there? That makes me nervous. I don't see any reason for it. Should be fine. Should be fine. How about there? Let's build them. Get them put together. What are these? Oh, they're freaking hexes. Of course they're hexes. Why would they not be hexes? Of course, this is why I bought. I like how shorthand for expensive and fancy is just put hex screws on it. Doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's got hex screws, it's instantly quality. Okay, it goes there. And that goes there like that. Do 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 do. This hex screw is going in like miles. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's going to be bright as hell. I don't think it actually matters which lights. Because I'm going to have a ton of extra anyways. And they're all kind of paired off weirdly at the bottom anyways. I don't think it actually matters which cups I put on which. One more, please. I don't think it matters which cups I put on which LEDs, because they're all just white LEDs anyways. Plus, once we get some wire on there, we can start feeling out where things go. Do 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 do. Okay. Now the little ones, which you think are for smaller LEDs, but no, they take the full size one still. Shocking, I know. It says it's for both small LEDs, 3mm and 5mm LEDs, but most of the kit is for 5mm LEDs. There's not a lot of 3mm in here. Now, like the frog, I could just cut off 2 LEDs because I couldn't figure out where to put the rear tail lights on the frog. So I just cut off the rear ones. So that is an option here. I could do the same thing. But part of me does want a bunch of lights in the front because it's too cool. There we go. All right, so that is Dunyan rings. So we can take 2 of the screws we've been using a million of and mount the lights Because why not? Oh no, the screw's too long. Interesting. We've come right through the bottom of the LED. Did I just... It's a little bump there, but it's not that big. Push her back down. Push her back down. Okay, there we go. So we need either spacers on the screws or shorter screws. We might have the solution in here. We have springs, which are used in the ball diffs. So these are used in the ball diffs. Ow. The screw will not fit in here though. Shoot, it's almost perfect. Oh, I got that stuck on there. But if I'm gonna get out pliers, can we just plier it in and screw it together? Spoiler, we can. Oh no, we can. We're literally screwing the spring through the pliers instead of. I'm desperate to make it work, but it's not going to work. Okay, remove it. Remove it. All right, so. That does not work. I don't understand why the kit didn't come with mounting screws. Like, that's confusing to me. The fact the kit has a ton of screws. But no mounting screws for any of the lights. Do I have one of those short, stubby ones? I do. It escaped. Tweezers. Oh, it escaped even through tweezers. Slightly longer. Short. Okay, so this goes in here. These are going to go in there. This goes in here. Because I think these smaller screws will be perfect for the small cups. Yeah, they're perfect. And these are going to be perfect for this. All right, so let's try this again. Thankfully, these are not hexes for some reason. These are hexes, though. So we're going to have to get out the hex bit if we're going to do the small one somewhere. Why do you hate me? Go. Fly, you fools. as Gandalf once said. Oh, perfect. Snug. All right, so that's that one. And we can run that quickly down and along here, taper down, so it is not visible. And then on this side, the same thing. Light goes here. Shoot. We'll do it this way. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Just through the natural state, they have a bit of inward facing. There we go. So there's those. We'll tidy up the wires after. Those are those done though. So where are we going to put these? So now that we got those down, you can see my problem with running them all the way to the front because you got the wire. You could run them near it. So it's like quad light right there. So you could run it like right next to it. So it's like quad light. That's a possibility. Or I can mount them back here. So they have to come up through here. But I don't like them back there. I'm going to be honest. I don't like them. So let's not do that. That was interesting, though, having them mount right next to the big ones. Having kind of like 4. Even mounting it a little lower, like perfectly in line with the big ones, just down lower. We can make them orange. And then over here, we can just bend them up and through here. Or we can have them on the roof. What would that look like if they're on the roof like this? Do 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 do. So it would come down there. This one would also come up through here. See, I kind of want to do them on the side. If you had them on the side, that'd be fine. But on the top, I feel it looks too full on the top. But I don't know if I can get it on the side. Because those are literally plastic bars. So mounting them straight through there is going to be hard. But maybe not impossible. There's a center line too. So that's nice. But then the screws have to sit perfectly. Yeah, they're gonna impact that. What does this side look like with the extra light coming in alongside it? So coming in right underneath here. Yeah, you know, maybe I like that. It's easy to line up, and it gives us a nice clean location of where we want to put them. So I don't dislike it. So maybe we'll go with that. Where's my side cutters? Cut off tabs. I'm not cutting two holes. And we'll grab the drill. Maybe the drill is the missing thing. Wow. We have the drill. Do. So what is the size of this? Three millimeters. And this is 2 millimeters. This is 2.3 millimeters. And this is 3.8 millimeters. And what you're saying is we have everything but the size we want. Which isn't actually a problem, because we'll just make it bigger. So this is a bigger bit. Straight up. That's 3.5, so that's closer. So we'll use that. Maybe what we'll do is just get out the big drill, the let's go like 90 drill. Drill mode, yeah. And then we'll just drill it. We'll just Mr. Driller it. Because it's got to go in a straight line. How hard can that be? Oh, and if we cut these, the backs of these off, at an angle, maybe we can get it to tilt out slightly. All right, let's do it. Nothing to it but to do it. Get her done. Yeah, do. All right, let's see here. Where's straight? About there. Okay. That is done. Well, it's not done, but you know, a hole has been made. It's the beginning. And now we try to put the screw in. I did make the hole a little bigger. Do 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 do. That sure looks like a screw. Do 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 do. Okay, what I think I'll do is maybe I'll work on this more upstream. I'll get stuff painted, stuff tidied up. Why? It's not gonna stick unless I lift it up. But yeah, I'll get stuff painted probably. Or I could do it on stream too. Just not today. I drilled like right next to that. That could be a problem. No. But only just barely not a problem. Well, it's screwing down. And you pull it in tight. There you go. Look at that. Quad lights. That's pretty intense. But like the good intense. Like when you're camping, intense. Why is there no light this time? Oh, the light is down here. That's why there's no light this time. Because I had it like this. Oh, I'm just going on a trip, I guess, this time. Okay. That should be good enough. We're going to put the drill down. Which means I will immediately need it again, because that's how that works. The second you're done with a tool, and you put it away, you realize, oh shoot, I still need that tool. In fact, I'm going to go one step further and take the drill bit out of the tool. Look at that. And we'll put the drill bit away. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the screw and we're going to immediately start installing the light. No waiting, no hesitation, no confirmations, just it goes now. Because I'm so sure of my handiwork. I'm so confident. Oh, I did play some Fall Guys. I might stream some Fall Guys. I had a suspicion I'd hate the game. I kinda do. So there you go. Quad lights. It's gonna be blinding. Well, so maybe what I'll do now, because that's it, I'm done. It is way too hot and I'm very overheated. So I think what we're gonna do is end the stream. I thought I'd get this all done in one stream, but I don't want to push it. That looks intense. So we're gonna call the stream. I'm gonna set this aside. I'm undecided if I'm gonna paint on stream or not. I might paint on stream. I mean, there's no reason not to, but I'm not set up for it now. I don't know how interesting that'll be to spend time just painting all this stuff black. So I might paint this black off stream. And I might do the stickers off stream. Definitely gonna do the tidying of the wires off stream, these ones. I want it to just have just this single lead right here loose coming off the front or the back, wherever the receiver is, so I can plug it in easily. Get all of these wires handled. Because I think I'll be able to get them right away at the front. I think I'm going to try to hide them somewhere. Don't know where. But we'll leave that for another stream. Why is there gross stuff here? What? As a small dog once said, what the fuck is this? Okay, good enough. Alright, so that's it. I'm done. I am very hot and tired. Holy cow, I can't believe how hot it is. Like, I honestly am, like, dumbfounded by the temperature of this place. Let's get this mounted back up here for no reason, because I got to mount it back down here again. Next stream. But that's next stream. Or next stream is Fall Guys. We don't know. Who knows? All I know is I am, as I like to say, the Dunyan Rings. Let's go to this screen. This has been my goodbye screen. I think I'm going to do this. Oh, I want to put another thing of laundry on, dishes on. Something like, oh, and I'm definitely going to put together the tires off stream. Because those are miserable. There are millions tiny screws. That's what all these tiny screws are for. You can't see it. I'm showing the camera and the camera's not even on. I'm shutting it off. Because I forgot to unplug it last time. So it's off. And that's off. And the light's off power. Click. Wow. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna continue. I wanted to see if I could get it all done in one stream, but I'm like, as I'm going through it, and I'm like, why do I want to rush this? What do I get from rushing this? I get nothing. I get sadness. So, but yeah, I think I'll work on some of it on stream. I think I'll work on the painting of it and tidying up these wires. So next time you see it, the top will be mostly done. I might do the stickers on stream still. We will see. But I will now call it a stream. I thank you all for watching, and I wish you a fond farewell. Goodbye! Wow, I totally lagged there. Goodbye! I don't know why I always tilt my head back. It's funny.